All right, we're joined.
Hey.
we're joined.
Take me with you, Jerry. Jaylen Brown's about to be Finals MVP.
We're now joined. Josh, is Master on? Is he on the YouTube? Can they see him?
Yeah, they can see him now. We're good.
Okay, cool. All right, we're joined by our guy, Master Mavs superfan, who is walking around what I'm sure is not a very fun environment outside the arena in Dallas right now, having been at the game. Master, take us live from the game. What was it like?
Man on the street.
I wish I would have gone with Jerry West too, bro. God damn. He got room in that casket for me because I cooked. Bro, I am dead inside, bro. Like, I'm gonna say this, like, the energy to start off this game, I've never seen that place as loud as that, ever. Like, it was lit. See, I'm talking to people right now. It was lit. First quarter was lit. Like, it was insane. The energy that everyone came with. Everyone got the memo. I happened to be sitting at club level and I was worried I was going to be about a bunch of bougie Highland Park people. But even them Highland Park people, they was turned up. Everybody was on. And then Jaden Hardy comes in the game, a couple turnovers. Then Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in the game and gives you absolutely nothing. Michael Wilbon, that's why Tim Hardaway Jr. was not playing. This man hasn't made a field goal in a month, and you see why. The man has the yips, okay? So when people were asking where the hell Tim Hardaway Jr. was at, his ass was on the bench where he belonged, okay? But bro, Jason Kidd, he had to give Lucas a rest, bro. So when people are upset, like, oh, he should have kept Luka in the game, bro, we know whatever injuries Luka's playing with, we already know how difficult it is for him to defend anyways when he was speak. And so I got the reasoning behind it, man. But next thing you know, you shoot 60%, but you only, you're up one. Like, it felt deflating. And then that third quarter, of course, bro, at that point, bro, I felt like Meek Mills, bro. Get up, bro. Get up. Get up.
Yeah, look, that third quarter was when I was officially like, Dallas has no chance at all in this series. It was just a flawless executed quarter by Boston where just the offensive attack came from everywhere. It came from the Drew driving kick. It came from the Tatum ISO. It came from the Jaylen high screen. Like, it's just so many weapons and ways to attack that Boston has, and Dallas just basically has Kyrie, Luka ISO.
At one point, Xavier Tillman had as many threes.
That was the backbreaker.
As every single player, not named Luka and Kyrie, in that game. And you're down 21, bro, and I got tickets to game 4. My homies over here like, bro, we got to sell these doing, bro. We're not coming to this. And then the comeback happened, man. And look, I know a lot of Celtics fans have been complaining about the officiating. I cannot understand how that's possible. I literally can. And I'm not here to complain about the officiating, what it was in the fourth quarter, whatever the case may be. But, like, I have no idea how you're capable of complaining about officiating in this series. I literally. So. But man, this sucks, man. There's no other way to do it.
What was the vibe in the arena? What was the noise that the crowd made when they fouled Luka out, and then they reviewed it and said, "No, we are for sure fouling that dude out."
I couldn't hear the official because everyone was going through that. Like I didn't even hear the explanation. All we heard was he wasn't in a legal position, and they booed. I booed. I have no idea what my voice is going to sound like tomorrow, but the amount of times that I booed the officials, especially in that fourth quarter, that Derek White foul there late too as well. And I think literally the cherry on top of all this. And unfortunately, I've been a couple Mavs games this year, and I've seen this kind of game play out way too many times. They're down 20 points. They come back in the game. They give you some hope, some false hope, that hopium, and then they just run out of gas. Like it's like they stole the playbook from the Dallas Cowboys of how to lose a game and break your heart at the same time.
Yeah.
And we'll just experience that right now, man. And we are short though. We need better role players around our Luka and Kyrie. It's very clear we don't have the same depth they do. But it's just disheartening, man, to be down 3-0. Like, I never would have envisioned that, man. Especially with KP out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it felt like with that mystery injury, which was like a collection of words I have never seen before in my fucking life. It felt like that might have been the window. They get the lead, like you said, but everything's so hard for the Mavericks, and there's just so much margin of error for the Celtics that, like, it just doesn't feel like. And then it doesn't help when they foul, when Luka fouls out of the game. It doesn't help.
No, it doesn't help. How do you make that call, bro? Like, how do you make that call? That's again, if you want to say it's a foul or not, I can understand that. I just don't get how you make that call. I really don't.
I think, and it's only because you're walking around in a Mavs jersey, you're making me take a Celtic like devil's advocate position. I will say, because you could tell how worn down he was and he's playing so hurt. As someone who wanted the Mavs to win, I'm yelling at Luka on the hook play with Jaylen Brown and on that one, like, bro, you cannot make that play right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got 5 fouls, you got 4 fouls. So but I also understand, like you said, he's injured as fuck. He was doped up on who knows what. They said they had to give him a shot in his fucking sternum or something, bro.
God damn.
That does not sound fun. That don't sound fun at all.
That's like Pulp Fiction. Like they gave him like a fucking EpiPen shot or something.
God damn.
So I don't know. I mean, I feel for him, but at the same time, it's like, Luka, we're not trying to take charges with 5 fouls, 4 minutes left in the game, bro.
I hear you. It wasn't a smart play from him as well. Like, yeah, man. I'm depressed, bro. Like this like to lose to all teams like Boston, bro. Like, man, fuck Boston, bro. Like for real. Like,
all right.
Fuck.
On that
I think
note,
that's a perfect segue right
on
there.
On that note, okay,
footage.
so I mentioned that John is at the Las Vegas airport flying back home to his family. He did watch the game at the airport with the Celtics fan, and I've got an audio check-in from John that I think our listeners will enjoy.
I'm in the airport and I'm talking to a Celtics fan.
Get close to the mic.
And he's talking about Jayson Tatum and all that, and how he's the best player. Jaylen Brown, how he's wicked smart and all this. And he goes, and they say the blacks aren't loved in Boston. I'm dead ass. The blacks aren't loved in Boston. I'm looking at him like, nigga, bruh, it might be fuck Boston. Tatum get this one, I'll never root for that fucking Celtics squad ever again. Fuck you, man.
And they say the blacks aren't loved in Boston. The blacks.
The blacks, they're all right, ain't they? I mean, that Pritchard guy, though. Hey, you saw how he locked down Luka Doncic on that one possession, but the blacks, hey, they chipped in too.
A stranger walked up to John and said that shit. That's so wild. Boston
At an airport bar, bro. At an airport bar. Hey, brother, I just want to make sure you understand that the blacks are loved in the city of Boston.
Like, the audacity, bro. It just rolled off the tongue, bro. They're going to be NBA champs. Like, one of the cool bragging rights was we've had as many titles as the Celtics have had in my lifetime, and it's going to change them. They're going to be insufferable this whole summer, all summer long. They're being incredibly insufferable.
Yeah, I got a whole little stockpile of scraping the bottom of the barrel to discredit the Celtics. It's gonna be filthy though, bro. There's nothing you can't really say shit about this team. I'm trying. I asked people on Twitter basically to like help me brainstorm. I had a Celtics fan, bruh 344 say, "How are Tatum and Brown gonna let Sam Hauser play the best defense on Luka?" That's it. Like there's not really shit you can say about him, bro.
There's not, man. KP goes down and like they over here cracking jokes up 21 in the third quarter, bro. And dog, my heart just left the building, bro. I'm in. I don't know if I'm in a state of it now or just in that third quarter I accept the reality. It's just the way the fourth quarter went down. Just to give you that hope. I think that's the part that I'm still trying to process right now because. I'm just saying in the back of my mind, man, there were so many chances. But the reality is, no, the fuck there wasn't. They're clearly the better team. And I was so shocked to see how many media people picked the Mavs because we were bigger underdogs this series than we were against the Heat. I saw all y'all pick them. And
Tyler
again,
and I, yeah.
And I was like, I was surprised because I genuinely was like, there's a reason why they're heavy favorites. And yeah, I'm in my senile, delusional Mavericks fanhood and, shock the world, blah, 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 blah. But, like, I knew you look at a Drew Holiday, you look at a Derek White, you look at the 2 through 6 players that they have that have outperformed the Mavs outside of Luka. It's just, we don't have that. We really don't. And I'm okay with accepting that. And at some point, I will be really happy with the way this season went, considering how we got here with fucking Tim Hardaway Jr. having the yips and Josh Green just dribbling in traffic and God knows, like Maxi Kleber just, I don't know what the hell he was doing out there. Like to make it to the finals, like I'm sure at some point in September I'll be happy with this. But right now, I just want to be in that casket with your West right now.
Take me with you. So where are you at looking forward with this Mavs squad? Because I'm gonna be honest, this is where I'm at. I look at this finals. I see a Boston team that could very well be back there next year. I look at the Mavs and I'm like, I don't know, bro. I think it might have been lightning in the bottle this postseason. So I want to hear from a Dallas fan about, you know, your perception on that.
That's the toughest challenge about the West, man. Like, you know, these other teams are going to restack, retool. Like, I didn't think we were going to get this far because I thought we were going to face the Nuggets. And I feel like that matchup against the Nuggets is something that, at least at the point of this playoff series, I didn't think we were going to match well. And so I'm looking at the Celtics series and I'm like, okay, Tim Hardaway Jr. got to go. That's priority number one. His contract, he's got 1 more year left. Do whatever you got to do to bundle up. We have to find a third boss that can take over whenever Luka needs a break or Kyrie needs a break. Someone else that could just manage the offense and run the offense. That was something we clearly lacked. Because you look at the Pacers, and I kept saying this, and I think I talked about this with you guys as well. Like, their tempo was giving the Celtics some problems. And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, man, we have to push the pace. But when Luka's limping and Kyrie isn't finding his flow, there's no other ball handler that can create that. We're relying on Exum to try and do that, you know? It's that I feel like is the biggest priority in the situation. And I would probably want to add another wing as well. I still think some of the pieces are there and they'll still be really competitive, but yeah, man, I agree with you, man. It's going to be tough. The Timberwolves are going to come back and restock. The Nuggets, you know, whatever you want to think about what the Clippers are doing, the Thunder are still there. It's not going to be easy, man. It's not. And I think that's the reality that I'll have to kind of come to grasp with is realizing that you have to take advantage of these moments when they come, and they unfortunately they didn't.
All right, Master. Well, thank you for hopping on with us. Fresh after the painful loss in person. We appreciate you, bro, and we'll be rooting for you to make it a gentleman's sweep on Friday. But thanks for hopping on, bro. We appreciate you.
Man, it's root for me to meet Jerry West, bro. I'm out here, man. I'll see y'all later, bro.
Appreciate you, my boy.
All right, bro.
We're this close to crowning an NBA champ. And with the action heating up on the court is even hotter at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. And DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered every step of the way with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more. Don't miss out as the NBA postseason winds down.
It's super easy to get started with DraftKings if you're a first-timer. Try betting on something like a team to win. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, select your team, and place your first bet. It's that simple. The Mavericks are plus 170 underdogs heading into the finals, which is pretty interesting, especially when they have the best player in the series. And if you're new to DraftKings, you got to check this out. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.